all Republicans on his side and get rid
I
of
think you're
every Democrat.
left-leaning. You are literally missing the point. I'm talking about the people he appoints in his fucking cabinet and in the positions. All presidents do it. They did it under Obama. They do it under Bush. They do it under fucking Biden.
Different.
They did it under. No, it's not. That's literally
what
what the
people.
fuck
He
we're
wants
talking
to
about.
extend
That's
it.
way
that's
different,
not
man.
accurate. The EO for Schedule F was signed by Donald Trump in October of 2020.
Good.
Thank you, Rowdy.
And he didn't do anything of it. He didn't slim down the government. He didn't drain the swamp. All
And
of
he's
you
not
guys are
going to
getting
slim it down.
duped.
He's going to make it more corrupt.
He will this time.
It's already
now we will this
correct.
time. Bullshit.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, can I say something real
It's
quick?
not going to install corruption in our government.
So let me ask you a question to Mari and Jen Hex. Like,
Yeah.
so you guys think that Trump should be allowed to have people that's only loyal to Trump?
Oh
Right?
my
That's
God.
what, is that what I'm
Do
getting?
you see how you're framing the question? You're
Yeah,
framing the
because
question
I'm asking
as if,
because
hold on,
'cause-
because this whole reach of doing the executive order for Schedule F, and you guys are reaching and saying, oh, well, now it's only because he has to be loyal to people. And there's no evidence to show that at all.
Other than them saying that that's the
You just
problem.
not looking for the evidence. There's plenty of evidence.
Time out.
Right.
Well, the reason I'm asking this is because his aides have said this. His aides have said this is what Trump's want, and even Trump has agreed to this. There's plenty of
Okay, in the
articles to show this.
executive,
Now, with that said, like I think people should be concerned about that. I think even if Biden or Kamala came out and said, "I want loyalists for me to be in my cabinet and my administration and everything," because I think that would be crazy. Because you want politicians in the executive branch, which is in control of and oversees a lot of departments, that says, "Hey, this guy's fucking up. We need to call him out." If you got somebody that's just loyal to somebody, that's blindly loyal, that means that they're going to allow them to get away with a lot of stupid shit. And
Like
Trump's
they
known
did
for
his first
okay,
presidency.
so my
Right.
entire argument is that he did this. My entire argument is that he did this on his first. This was one of his executive orders in his first term. My entire argument, contrary to probably Gen X, is that he never did that to begin with. He talked a lot of bullshit. He never drained the swamp. He never did any of this. Right?
He couldn't
Oh, yeah, I
because the
agree.
Constitution stopped
Hold
him.
on. Oh Lord.
Sharon,
Okay.
there's nothing in the Constitution.
No, I agree with
showroom.
Mari.
Yeah, sorry. Showroom. The Constitution doesn't stop him from firing anybody. There's absolutely nothing in the Constitution that stops him from firing
I'm
anybody.
not talking about firing him, man. I'm saying the people who he brought into his cabinet were yes men.
There's nothing in the Constitution that says
Them
you
to
can't
be
do
no
that.
man. I mean that's such a ridiculous argument.
Yo,
that,
he was
okay,
he
so,
was talking. Why'd he get dropped?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with him hiring loyalists in his
That's
cabinet.
me. What happened?
It's him wanting to control the independent agency.
Hold on, Tony,
I find it ironic.
hold on. Time
ironic
out. Yo, he wasn't done talking. He just got dropped, or he got banned.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, nobody. I don't show anything that
can I just
somebody
say this
booted
really
him.
quick? I find it a bit ironic that when it's Trump firing people, right? You guys have a problem with it, right? Because he has to have people that are always around him, and your guys are saying that. But when it's Biden that has all these people around him, that's a good thing, right? That's completely a good thing, right? Because you guys trust the people who's around him, right?
Marty,
So that's the only reason why you guys. That is the only reason why you guys a week ago wanted to vote for Biden. It's because the people
Marty.
around him were great. Right?
Mari,
That's
the-
not what I'm arguing.
one second,
I'm not
Tony.
arguing.
Let me-
No, hold
one
on.
second, Tony.
Hold on
I'm the one that brought this up, so I wanted to make it clear what
all
the
I
point
wanna
was.
do is talk
I
real
don't.
quick.
Okay, hold on, Tony. Janae,
I
go.
want to say
Well,
something
I
to
brought
this
up a good point.
stupid
They're
ass
scrambling.
panel. All I want to do is say one thing to this stupid ass panel. The majority of it's echo chamber. It's ridiculous to be up here as a joke. But I'll tell you right now, who in their right mind wouldn't want, as a CEO, their employees to be loyal? Now, where you're taking it is to a completely different place. I would fucking fire you in a heartbeat if you weren't loyal to my ass. What makes you
That's
think
stupid.
someone's
Hold
going to
on,
want to
let me-
Hold on, Jesse. Hold on, I'm not done, Jesse. I'm not done, Jesse. I'm not
What's
done,
changes?
Jesse. I'm not done, Jesse. This
She is
pisses me off.
spicy
You guys,
today.
no,
Oh,
what
man.
pisses
Calling
no,
me
what
stupid
pisses
and
me
shit?
off. I didn't call you stupid.
Yeah, you
I'm just
said the
think,
panel's stupid.
think. Okay, then you know what? Then if the boot fits, I'll tell you right now. I don't know of one fucking CEO. You go out there, tell me one CEO that's not going to run their company, that's not going to want people that are loyal to the company, not necessarily loyal to him, but fuck, he has no loyalty, none. Even Republicans were against him. You fucking idiots. He couldn't
Okay,
get shit passed.
hold on, Jesse. Hold on.
Okay with the
I'm not
insults,
done. I
man.
just want to say what I want to say, and
Okay
I'm
with
gonna
the
move
fucking
on. I'm
insults.
gonna
Hold
move
on,
on.
Janae.
I'm gonna
Janae,
move
hold on.
on
Okay,
because it
You
Janae.
can't
pisses
just.
me off when I hear this. Yet
Janae, I
2
understand your
weeks
emotion.
ago, hold on,
Janae.
Admir. 2 weeks
Brewski, you're
ago,
dumb as shit,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
everybody
Okay.
was, oh
Okay.
Biden, oh Biden. You know how many loyal people have stuck up for this fuck that's been in the basement doing absolutely fucking nothing? Who's running our country? Loyal? You're talking about? Are you kidding
Okay.
me? Wake
Before
the
anybody
fuck up.
responds, let me just give me.
Admin, can I respond right quick? I'll be
Yeah, go ahead, Rowdy.
brief.
You
You know I
haven't
keep
said
it
shit.
tight.
Yeah, I
keep
know.
it
That's why I
tight.
said you haven't said shit. Go ahead, man. Do your thing.
The reason I think there's a delineation that needs to be made. No one is saying that a president cannot choose his cabinet and his administration
It
and
was
his
just said, sorry,
ambassador.
Rowdy.
Can I
Respectfully.
was on mute when you shut the
I'm
fuck
just
up.
saying it was respect.
Janae,
Hey, you shut the fuck
please.
up. It was
Janae.
said respectfully.
Janae.
Up here
Let
launching,
him
telling
talk.
people they're idiots and stuff. That's so unbecoming.
If the boot
So anyway,
fits.
back to what I was saying.
I love
Back to
that.
what I
The
was saying.
boot fits. That's so hilarious.
There is nothing, and no one is saying that a president cannot put a team in that he, even at the DOJ, the DOD, everywhere that he thinks will put forth his agenda. What is proposed is to make everybody that are civil servants that actually work through multiple administrations to make them political appointees. That's what is the issue. Those
So that
people
you
work
can
for
fire them.
No.
Hold on, let him finish. God bless him, man.
Sorry, pero es que me frustran esta gente. Okay,
Don't keep
sorry.
talking like that. Hell yeah.
Anybody else got a
No, yeah.
boner? Jesus Christ.
Go ahead, Rowdy, please. Apologize.
So again, and our government is not a corporation; it is a government. So you have different priorities when you have these people working in it. So yes, if someone is in a job that is a civil servant and they are not productive in what they're supposed to do, like maybe intelligence work for the intelligence
Land the plane,
agency,
dude.
and
You said you were gonna make it quick.
well, fuck, ain't nobody tell you to land the plane. Well, goddamn, if you shut the fuck up, I will.
I'm gonna
Land
resolve
the
Oh,
it.
plane.
yeah. I like Rowdy
You ain't
Rowdy.
I can
Land
be
the
a gentleman
plane.
and
He
I can
said he
be
was gonna
rowdy
make
as
it quick.
hell.
I
You
don't care.
pick your
I don't
poison.
care,
Pick your
Rowdy. I
fucking
don't care.
poison.
Because
think-
what
I
you're
think-
I
saying
can be
is what's
civil,
happening.
I can be civil,
hold on,
or I can be fucking
hold on.
rude. Pick it
Yeah,
up.
okay.
Pick
The
your
only
poison.
question should be asked here is when somebody takes office, do they take an oath to the Constitution or the person
Okay,
that's
can
in
That
I
charge
part.
of them?
respond to this?
That's
Can
what
I-
I was trying to
That's
get to,
it.
Jesse.
That's
Thank
right
you.
there.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
Thank you.
Can I
We'll
respond
land
to
my
this?
plane.
Can I respond to this?
Stupid.
Rowdy,
So it looks like to me that hold on, Marie. I don't know why we gotta do this every weekend, man. We're all grown adults, so it looks like I'm gonna have to do the same shit that I did last week. Can we just have one person talk? When he's done, he's gonna go on mute. He doesn't talk much. We can't have people just keep talking over him, and then we wonder why we don't get anybody that's on the opposite side. Doesn't matter if you go on the left side or if you go on the right side. Nobody wants to come on these panels because we just go at it tenfold. So please,
Because they say stupid
Rowdy,
shit.
hold, Janae,
And you just didn't get done saying stupid shit, Janae?
yeah, hold on.
No, I didn't.
Rowdy, do your thing, man. Go ahead.
He landed his plane.
Janae, okay, all right, listen. Janae, I love you, but I'm not going to do this shit. From now on, whoever interrupts Rowdy, I'm going to fucking drop you. End of story. I'm not going to do this. Even if you're my own fucking mother, I'm going to drop you like a fly. Rowdy, do your thing, man.
So what, and Jesse alluded to it, this is what I was working on point to, is that actually those people and everybody in our government takes an oath to the Constitution, not to the sitting president. So there is not a loyalty test for the president. Your thing is to uphold the Constitution. That is the oath when you are sworn in. That is what you're sworn to. So what we have an issue with is talk about doing loyalty tests, and all of these other people have to be loyal as the political appointees are. So that's all I was trying to get to. I land my plane, and y'all can discuss.
Thank you,
Can
Rob.
you
Okay,
guys-
hold on, because he was referencing to me. He was referencing real quick. Sorry, babe, and I'm gone because this is ridiculous. It doesn't even happen. When you said that they all swear to an oath, which is the Constitution, you're correct, Rowdy. But how funny is that you guys fight us when we're in congressional meetings and you guys say, well, but they lie, but they lie, but they lie in congressional meetings. So what the fuck is it? Do they swear to their loyalty to the Constitution, or do they lie? So it's weird how one can happen and the other one can't. And it's amazing to me that you guys are on his dick 24/7. Get off the fucking orange dick. Let's talk about Kamala, Camel, whoever she is, and see what her policies are all about. That's what I want to know. Because if the future's going that direction for you lefts, I would think you'd want to promote that. Because every day you talk about Trump, you're just advertising him more and more and more. That's all you're doing. I land my plane.
All
Go
right.
ahead. Speak.
It's
Thank
Kamala.
you.
It's
Okay,
Kamala.
go ahead.
Camel
Who's
toe.
next? Mari.
Me, because
take
I have to go anyways. Listen.
Okay,
All right.
go.
So I would agree with you, Rowdy, that of course, nobody in government, civil servants or not, have loyalty to. Amir, can you mute? Because I think you have an echo.
Oh, me? My bad, my bad.
Nobody has a loyalty to any political affiliation, any president, nothing. Yes, you are correct in that. Now, what you guys are not correct about, and what I feel is you're reaching, is the motivation into why to change the executive order to Schedule F. Now, if you guys don't know this, government employees are civil employees, okay? They are unelected bureaucrats. That's where the majority of those 50,000 people that you're talking about. To fire them is extremely difficult. So to reduce the bureaucratic state that we have in this country that is taking that are earning way more than the average salary of the American citizen, might I tell you, is extremely hard to do. That is why he wanted to change Schedule F. That is the entire motivation of it. Now, where you guys jumped to this conclusion is that, oh, well, they're not going to be loyal to Trump. There's no evidence to prove that. During his first term, he never fired these people. That's the biggest complaint and critique that I have about him, right? Because he never drained the swamp. He never reduced the bureaucratic class at all. So what is to say that he's going to do this the next time? And then to allude that the motivation of firing people is because they don't have loyalty. No, the entire motivation and where you got that from wasn't on his website. It was on Project 2025 that you guys are now conflating the two. What is to reduce the bureaucratic state? It is not because they have to be loyalists. The only way that you can reduce the bureaucratic state is to make an executive order like Schedule F. That is it. You guys are conflating, you're overreaching, again, hyperbole and egregiously fueling the flame onto him being a dictator. That is absolutely 100% not true. It's absolutely
listen.
wild.
With all due
Mari,
respect,
Mari,
no,
I'm gonna
I'm
say
responding because I've been quiet and I've been trying to
We
respond.
gotta
to
go
everything.
anyways, but yeah.
I'm
go.
responding to this, all right? Marty, I want you to hear this. With all due respect, it is very easy to reduce the size of the government. All you need to do is decrease the budget, and that removes the money for them to pay people. I worked in the government. That's how they reduce the headcount. They would just reduce the budget that you
Correct
have
as
for
well.
payroll.
Yes,
You
correct
don't
as
have
well.
to reschedule. You don't have to reclassify existing positions if you want to eliminate them. You reclassify them if you want more control over them, which is why
I
the
see
people
you,
who are
man.
claiming
Reclassify
he
them to
wants, which
fire
is why
them.
the people who are claiming that he wants to reduce or drain the swamp
It's
are
ridiculous.
being oblivious to what he's actually doing. All right?
No, that's
Second,
my critique of him is that he never drained the swamp.
Well, because if he wanted to, he would just reduce he has full control over the budget of the executive branch. He could reduce any department if he wanted to.
You
But he's
have to
not doing
reschedule
that.
them to do that.
No. He
Yes,
actually
you do.
no. So the president can set the budget for these agencies, right? He can define what the budget should be, and Congress can sign off on it. If he wanted to actually reduce the size of any of these agencies, he would just need to decrease the funding to them.
Congress.
That's all they would need to do, which is what you guys have been saying, decrease the funding. They're not decreasing the funding to anything. They're replacing existing positions with people who are loyal to him. That's what he's filling the swamp with more corruption, not draining it.
This is
Oh my
ridiculous. I mean,
God.
this
So
is
Hey, Mari.
I just got a
Mari,
quick question.
Congress needs I need to go, but the Congress needs to approve budgets, not the executive branch.
I just want to point out one thing where he has fired people, Mari, is when they have gone against him. Lieutenant Benjamin, who was on the call with Zelensky, who outed the call, he lost his job. You actually had the FBI guy that was in the FBI. He fired him right before his retirement, robbing him of his
Are
benefits.
those appointed, or are they civil positions or appointed positions? These are two different things.
Benjamin was. He was not a political person. He was on that call. He has retribution handed to him for speaking out about that call.
So I got a
was
quick
an
Do you
question.
have proof of that, though,
If-
Rowdy?
if-
Do you have
if
proof of
Donald-
him being fired because of that? Sorry, Jess. You have
If-
proof
if
of that?
Donald-
I would love to see it.
If Donald Trump gets elected, are they going to remove all the couches out of the White House so JD Vance can do his job, or what's going to happen there? Because I know the couch is just just want to
What is
ask
that?
that
I
real
don't
quick.
understand that joke. What was that joke?
You've never heard that one yet? It's
Oh,
been
you don't know
going
what's going on, Mari, with bands?
No, I gotta go, you guys. I have to go. What? I don't know. No, I don't know. I have a life, you guys. Like, I
Evidently
go out,
evidently
like, I have
has
friends.
like
I'm not.
he has
Like,
he has
Jesus, Monty.
affection for upholstered long pieces of furniture.
he has
Yeah,
what?
Who cares? That's all they have on it.
he fucked the couch to help him masturbate, and that's the joke.
Oh,
Like in his
well,
book,
you
he
know.
wrote about it.
I'm
And
sure
then-
you've done worse shit like that, kinky ass worse
I
shit
mean, no
than that,
offense what
Jesse.
people do in the privacy of their home because people do some weird ass shit. No offense. Like, I just don't want to know in general.
Yeah. Nothing but
I
right.
bet
And
some
then-
people
and then there's a-
do. I
then
think
there's
that's
a
just
history-
freaky up here.
And then there was a history of him looking up dolphin
Okay, I
porn
gotta
on
go.
on his search history, so it's not good either.
If you say it one more fucking
Goodbye.
time, Marty.
Bye bye. Ciao ciao.
Okay,
Bye,
Judge.
Mara. I love you.
There's
Well, Miss Lynn's is here. Floor is yours, Lynn.
time for me to go now.
Why?
My girlfriend's here and my crush. I don't know.
So,
Jesus
so
Christ.
you're talking about people that got fired underneath the Trump administration. James Comey actually was probably the most important. He was actually the FBI director. He got fired. He got fired because he lied and he was doing a whole bunch of shady shit. And Trump found out about it and he fired him. If you're talking about Peter Strzok, Rowdy, Peter Strzok is actually getting a settlement. Him and Lisa Page both. Peter Strzok was actually found to be having an affair with another woman in the DOJ, and they were actually their text messages were actually revealed, and as a result, he lost his job. Now he's suing because he got fired, he got let go before his retirement. But really, what they're suing over is the fact that their text messages got made public. Because of a subpoena. So that's what they're really pissed off about, to be honest. Outside of that, again, it's not uncommon for the executive branch to want to clean up the executive branch. He actually took a lot of advice from John Brennan, who was the CIA director at the time, and that's why Gina Haspel got appointed. So he actually did pay attention in that respect, and he did trust certain people. But he had to learn the game. He's learned the game now. School's out, and he's going to go back to
Janae,
Thank
Trump
you.
tweeted about Benjamin on February 8th, one
Hey,
day
where?
after
Hold
Trump
up.
removed him from his position as the NSC's Director of European Affairs.
Okay, pull it up. I'm not going to go look.
Oh, I just stated it, but if you want to see his actual tweet, yeah, sure.
Can we talk about Kamala? What the fuck you guys saying her name?
Kamala.
Kamala's, yeah, her.
Kamala.
So
I don't want to
so
be called
this is
racist if I say it wrong, But can't we talk about her
So,
policies? That's what I'd like to talk about.
What policy would
Rowdy,
you like to talk
actually, I was
about?
joking with you. At Rowdy, I was joking with you. I
oh,
can tell
okay. I
that.
was just, I could bring it up. I was just saying, yeah, he's out.
Okay.
What policy
Okay.
would
So
you
And
like to
I
talk
think
about?
Lynn's made it clear.
before Janae, real quick, before you go.
Hold on, why was
any further on
Vindman's
the
twin brother
investigation.
fired?
Oh my
Okay, so
God.
specifically, the reason why Trump had a good reason to fire him is one, he leaked a confidential conversation between him and another foreign leader, which is actually against the law to
Twin
do.
brother was fired for that?
Jesus Christ, Tony. No, specifically,
Because I'm pretty sure you're
Trump had all
wrong.
rights.
Are you at a boxing gym?
I'm in a boxing gym
Tony?
right now.
Yeah, but
Nice.
specifically, Trump had the right to fire Vindman, especially because of the fact he violated
Vindman,
presidential.
his twin brother. His twin brother.
Tony, who gives a fuck if it was his twin brother or the fucking person
Well, I
himself?
want to know. I mean, if we're going to
Christ, Tony.
justify every person that Trump fired, why was the twin brother fired?
Tony, really? Do you want to die on this? Please, let's talk about something that we can fix or we can handle.
I don't want to die. I just want to see how far
Firing
you got to go to
people.
defend Trump.
I think Lynn,
Because clearly
I'm
there's no
not
defense for that.
defending him. I'm defending the fact that if you're in power, I don't care who you are, you have the right to fire and hire people. I don't know what the fuck you guys can't get that through your
But
fucking
if you were
head.
firing them because they're not loyal to
That
everything
has
you want and
nothing to.
say,
That's what
that's
you
like
guys are saying.
that's an HR
So-
complaint right there.
So if you're
Because then we could
talking-
look
so
at
if
whether
you're
this
talking
person was
about-
actually good at their job or not, and whether
Yeah,
you're firing
so
them
if
for
you're talking-
good
so-
reasons or whether you're just being arbitrary, right? And whether
if you're
that's good leadership or
Yeah.
chaos.
So if you're talking about a confidential phone call between world leaders and it's leaked to the press and not going through the proper
Did
channels.
his brother do that?
Can I finish? Wow. I know you're not used to letting women finish, but I'm going to give it a try.
You can label me whatever you
I
want, but it
knew
seems like
she
you're
was
not
gonna say
answering the question that I'm asking.
Let's do it.
I'll take
like
any
that.
criticism. It's cool, guys. If that's how you want to try to win an argument.
Win an argument.
fair
Win
enough.
an argument.
His
Are you-
twin
I mean,
brother,
right now
Tony,
you're
It was
arguing with yourself
unrelated.
because
It
you
was
won't stop talking.
completely unrelated to the issue.
I'm
Tony,
literally up here
let us
just
talk.
trying to answer questions and trying to put some input in. You're interrupting and you want to say I'm the one that's being disrespectful? That's really funny.
I
So
know, that's
again-
what I'm saying, Lynn's your floor is yours.
Yeah. So again, you know, if you're a whistleblower and you go to the press, there are consequences for that. Now, if you actually file with Congress and you make a congressional report and you do your congressional testimony, then that is the right way to be a whistleblower. Anything outside of that, you're breaking confidentiality and you can get hit with the Espionage Act just like everybody else.
Well, what I'm saying is what we're talking about is the Trump loyalists. Like, if you have a person who's put in to office under Trump, and like, let's say the Department of Treasury, right? You're put in the head of that, and Trump is like, I want to give more tax breaks to Trump supporters than I do Harris supporters, and the treasurer is like, no, I don't want to do that. We need to do the same for all people. And Trump's like, you're fired because you're not being loyal to me and shit. That's fucking wrong. And that's what we're
Okay, so there-
saying.
Can you give me an example of where
I'm
something
not saying
like
I'm not saying that's ever happened, but Trump is the man to do that with his
How do you know?
tendencies and his background, because he fired Mathis because Mathis wanted to sit there and stay in Afghanistan longer. And then Trump was like, no, we need to pull out. But Mathis, who's a general who's been fighting in Afghanistan since the war begun, literally fired him because he would not listen to him.
Okay,
Like,
and that's
that's
I think he's
ridiculous.
the commander in chief.
That's not
Wait a
against-
minute,
okay,
wait. You mean he wouldn't listen to his commander in chief? That's weird. Also,
General
really quick,
Mathis, who
really
knows more
quick,
about
yeah, so really- yeah.
Afghanistan than Donald Trump. Are you
Okay,
serious?
wait. Did Joe Biden or Lloyd Austin listen to the general that was on the ground in Afghanistan when it came to the Afghanistan withdrawal?
The withdrawal was already set in place. What do you mean?
No, it
They
wasn't
said
already
the
set in
time
place.
frame passed.
Yes, it
when
was. It was
set.
already in motion for it to happen. The
There
paperwork
were
had already been
conditions.
passed.
There were conditions that needed to be met in order for them to withdraw. Were those conditions met, yes or no?
Yes, they were.
No, they weren't.
Come on, Jesse,
What were
stop.
the Yeah, you're going to tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to Afghanistan.
What I'm
He had a
saying
time
is
frame that he had to
Let's
be
talk
done
about
by.
the executive order of Trump removing troops before he left office, in between the election and the day he left.
Yeah. So he was removing troops because, again, he got it down to 1,500. He had to show a steady progression of withdrawal.
But wouldn't
that
that have
doesn't
been
mean
better
that the
if troops
Afghan,
were
that
there
doesn't
to
mean that
help
the
aid? And
Taliban,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. Sorry.
that doesn't mean that the Taliban was doing everything that they were supposed to do in order to get a full withdrawal. That's the point.
The Taliban was in track. They were on path to do what they needed to do. That's why Trump even said this, by this time we're going to withdraw troops. That's what was set forth, and then Biden come into office and shit got fucked up. That whole shit wasn't Biden's fault. For people to sit there and say, yeah, those 13 Marines that died is Biden's fault, absolutely not.
Who pulls the
He actually, under his administration, tried to push the deadline farther. That's actually true. You can go fact check it.
Who tried to push the deadline farther?
Yeah, he tried to push
General Mathis said that we should be pulling out by 2025. That's what General Mathis said. General Mathis was sitting there. That's why him and Trump got into it, because Trump wanted to fucking leave early. And Mathis was like, no, it needs to be something like we have in Korea. And then he didn't like it. And so therefore Mathis fucking left. Not got fired.
And that's within the president's purview to get rid of him if he doesn't want to listen.
The whole point of having experts on your cabinet is to listen to your experts. And a general, a 4-star general, the highest ranking in the military, who's been in Afghanistan and knows Afghanistan and Iraq better than Donald Trump, you should be listening to him.
It's not the first time the president's
Do you listen when you put your car into the shop? Are you going to listen to me, or are you going to listen to that mechanic?
Well, but here's the thing, the mechanic.
Exactly.
Okay, no. Hold on a second, Jesse, because it depends on what the end goal is. For example,
you're not a mechanic, Lens.
Right. Hold on. It's no. What I'm saying is, for some people, they may want to fix the car. Some people may say, "No, fuck it. I don't want to fix the car. I just want to get a new one. Junk this one." It all depends on what your goal is. So for Trump, it was to get out. For Mathis, it was to stay in.
And get out peacefully and to make sure the transition was worth it. Now we have a future problem that we're dealing with in Afghanistan. A huge problem. And that's why we still have contractors there, still fighting.
And you think that's Trump's fault, not Biden's?
Yeah, he does.
No, it's all politicians'
I have a question,
fault.
Jesse.
But he should have listened to Mathis and had a better transition to get out of Afghanistan.
Do we hold Trump accountable for the 63 soldiers that lost their lives in Afghanistan while he was president?
You mean
you
mean prior to his agreement with the Taliban?
No. While he was president, screw an agreement. Do we hold him accountable for the 63 soldiers that lost their lives, or do we forget about them and only think about the ones that lost their lives after Trump's deal?
Okay,
Jesse,
so again, when it comes to the 63 soldiers, Trump called every single one of those family members. Number one, number two,
we hold him accountable.
Can I finish?
Do we say that's a failure in his leadership?
Tony, can it?
He actually was the only president that made a deal with the Taliban and said, as long as none of my soldiers are hurt or injured or killed, then I will withdraw. Right, and after that was done, no military personnel were unalived by the Taliban. Prior to that is the 60 that you're talking about. And so he did something different. He made it to where military troops were not going to be harmed.
Soldiers weren't harmed in the withdrawal then. We forget about the 13 that lost their lives. I mean,
that
I'm saying
was
the deal obviously wasn't.
That was under Biden. And we can also remember that Biden sat there and checked his watch
while they were
coming
Biden
off the plane.
accountable, but not Trump.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Biden, okay, so Biden did with the way he did with the withdrawal, he pulled the military first. He said it wasn't going to look anything like Vietnam. It absolutely did. He didn't listen to anybody in his cabinet about the withdrawal. He didn't listen to Lloyd Austin. He didn't listen to Milley. He didn't listen to the people in Afghanistan that were on the ground.
Has anyone confirmed what you're saying? That he didn't listen to anyone, or are you just saying?
Yeah, great. Yeah, sure. It's called the congressional hearing where Lloyd Austin testified and all of the other military personnel testified.
That's funny because generals from different countries, even from RC North, RC South, RC West, and East, all said that it was the fault from the Trump deal with the Taliban, not because of Biden. So don't play that fucking game.
It was the withdrawal.
Even
It was how he withdrew.
even Afghanistan, the Al Jazeera fucking blames Donald Trump deal.
Oh
Exactly.
my God.
So you can miss me with that one,
But
Lance.
daddy, hold on, because
You mean people in the Biden cabinet?
Because
You mean people in the Biden cabinet aren't going to blame Biden for the withdrawal? They're going to blame the previous.
You do this all the time. You sit up here and you lie.
Who the fuck are you? I do what all the time?
My wife's cousin was working for the Joint Chiefs of Staff at that time.
I literally haven't said anything like that.
What you just said was a goddamn lie.
What did I say?
He did not take the advice from the military personnel.
Yes, he did. No, he didn't. He didn't take the
You
advice.
are a liar, man.
Biden did
That
take
did
the
not
advice.
happen.
He did not
happen.
take their. He did not take their advice
You
because.
are a liar, conservative.
Oh, really?
That did
You
not
really?
happen.
Okay, do me a favor. When I pull up the information right now, you're going to delete
You
your
can't
account,
pull up
right?
the information
You're going to
because
delete your
you are
account
not
when I prove you
authorized
wrong,
to
right?
actually access
You ready? Hey, you
classified
ready for the spikes
information.
on that dog?
The
On that
information
dog
has not been
collar to
released
start
to the
pinching you
public.
because I'm
So
about
how
to
are you
fucking
going to
dog
pull
walk
it
you.
up? How are you going to pull up information that is not
Okay.
even the public can't pull up?
Yeah, that's
All right,
true.
so hold on, Lenny. So you're making a claim that she lied, correct?
Yes, because my
Okay.
wife's cousin just retired. He worked for the Joint Chiefs of Staff. He was part of the people who actually collected the data for the pullout that Trump did not actually turn over to Biden. And what she is saying did not happen. I don't give a damn what the people on the congressional thing said. That did not happen.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know if you've ever dealt with Lens. I've dealt with Lens plenty of times, and I know
I've dealt
that
with
the
her
woman
plenty of
does not.
times too, and I have
Then you should
16
know.
years of counterintelligence experience in the government.
Either you or your
now-
cousin that actually has
No.
because if it's your cousin, then you
Both
don't have shit.
of them can literally have it if he worked for
I worked
intelligence.
16 years in counterintelligence for the Bush and Obama administrations.
Didn't you have a
After
different
serving
name?
3 years in the Navy in counterintelligence, and I was embedded with SEAL Team 4.
No, I'm saying, didn't you have a different name?
No,
then-
I've never had a different name.
You sound familiar, but I
No,
just
you
can't.
don't. Tony, have you ever known me to have a
It's
different name?
always been Lenny Soul as long as I've known him.
Thank you.
No,
Hey,
I was
so-
just asking. And then, Len, what is this, Len's? Top trying to contradict?
What's good, Lenny?
It's September of 2021. So Trump made a deal with the Taliban in 2020. So those 63 soldiers died before 2020.
Yeah,
So
they
it was-
died. They
there's
the
plenty more
63 Yeah, so hold on a second.
So it's still
Jesse.
his fault.
No, Jesse, what I'm
That's
saying is
before
the
his agreement.
63 soldiers actually died prior to him making the agreement with the Taliban. Once he made the agreement with the Taliban, no other soldiers were unalived. And that's according to starsandstripes.com. I could pull that up as well if you want.
You
But
saying that
this
Trump
is,
is not responsible for their
I
deaths?
didn't, okay, so who got us
My
into the war in
question. That's the
Afghanistan?
point. I asked the
Yeah,
question,
who got us,
and
who
you're
got
saying
us
he
into
made
the,
a deal. Is he responsible?
Who got us into the war in Afghanistan?
Bush.
George W. Bush, right?
So you're
Who
answering my
continued
question
the
with
war?
an irrelevant
Wait a
question.
minute, wait. Biden said he was
Can
going to
I-
pull us out
George
of
W. Bush running for
Afghanistan, did he?
president? Is George W. Bush
Biden
running for
said he
president?
was going to pull us out of Afghanistan,
George
did he?
W. Bush don't have
No,
nothing
he
to do with
didn't.
what we're talking about
Or
now.
Obama said that. Obama said he was going to pull us out of Afghanistan. He didn't get the job done, right? Trump
No,
said,
Can I
I'm going to
fact
pull
check
us
that
out of
article?
Afghanistan, right?
Yo, pull that article back up.
Can I finish?
Put that article back up. Put that article back up real quick.
Trump wanted to pull out of Afghanistan in like a week, and that would
You
have been
got it, Rowdy?
a total shit show. And you
Correct.
know that.
So I just pulled up the actual article that Lance has as a screenshot. What it actually talks about is that generals and Biden actually contradicted themselves about leaving a residual amount of people in Afghanistan, not about the
That's what
date
I
of
thought.
withdrawal.
Oh, is that
That's
so?
what I thought.
Yeah,
Is that
correct.
so? Sure, hold on.
Here, I will read it directly from the article that you showed. Top generals told lawmakers under oath on Tuesday that they advised President Joe Biden earlier this year to keep several thousand troops in Afghanistan, directly contradicting the president's comments in August that no one warned him not to withdraw the troops from the country. Not
Is
the date.
this the same article
Well,
as she has?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's the same
sir.
one.
Yeah,
do me a
put it on my
favor. Do me a
screen. I'll
favor.
put
Can
it
you
on my
turn on your?
screen.
Yeah. Do me a favor. Put that.
Yeah.
on.
Yes, the same article.
Okay,
Also at the same time, though, Lenny, correct me if I'm wrong. At the
That's
same
not the same
time,
article.
Taliban
It is.
was
It
taking
was
over
Politico.
American or NATO forces strongholds, or actually UN forces strongholds, and was slowly taking over land and fighting against NATO soldiers and UN soldiers at the same time. That's why the generals wanted him to keep more people there at the same. But they couldn't because of the Trump deal. He hadn't had time to negotiate with the Taliban.
Exactly. He
That's
had a
why they couldn't
deadline.
do it. Yeah, he had a deadline
He had
to
a
uphold.
deadline.
That article just shows that the generals didn't agree with Trump's deal.
Exactly.
So Trump made a bad deal.
Trump made a bad deal. Biden was in charge when they withdrew.
Yeah, so what
And
does
he's
it
trying to
say?
blame Trump.
This is the cent. This is
Because I didn't bring it
general.
up.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to blame Trump for it, but he made a bad deal.
So this is
That's the
from
same.
Yeah,
That's the
it's
same thing Rowdy
exact,
said.
Yeah, it's the same exact one, but he didn't read far enough. So what does that say, Jesse?
It says that McKenzie, the commander of U.S. Central Command, told the Senate Armed Forces in a hearing Tuesday that he recommended maintaining a small force of 2,500 troops in Afghanistan earlier this year.
Okay,
He
hold on.
also
No. Pull it back up. Pull it
Hold
back
on.
up.
Hold on. Now read here.
my mouth is full. Somebody else read it.
Ah, but you skipped over the part where he said he told Trump that it was double the size.
Yeah,
wanted
he also
3,500.
told Trump, you're right, but that doesn't have anything to do with the withdrawal now, does it? Let's go back
Yes,
to the
it does.
withdrawal.
That's part of the deal.
It has
Has
everything
nothing
to
to
do
do
with
with
it.
it.
You
No,
need
it
context.
doesn't.
I
No, it
said the
doesn't.
date.
Deal.
I said the
No.
date
You
of the
just want to
withdrawal.
put the point in that
Doesn't.
actually helps your argument without telling people the whole story.
Oh
That's
my
stupid.
fucking God.
Yeah, because you're
Read
sitting up
We
here
here
know
what
and
if
you're
this
Trump
cutting
says.
was
off
Hey,
something
hey,
if Trump
hey,
was the
you
hey.
read
president
the
at
whole
the
thing.
time,
Oh, Jesus
there would have been
Christ.
nobody
So,
unalive.
but he went on
We know
to say
this.
that his
Exactly.
personal view, which he shaped his recommendations, was that withdrawing those forces would lead to inevitably to the collapse of the Afghan military forces and eventually Afghan government. Steve, that's a bad idea.
And to Jesse's
McKenzie
point, if
also.
you
Go ahead. Sorry,
go
Those
Rowdy.
ahead.
fucking generals of
Oh
all
no, he
time.
also. I'm reading from the article. He also noted that in the fall of 2020, during the Trump administration, he advised that the U.S. maintain a force almost double the size of
Thank you.
4,500 troops in Afghanistan, directly against what Trump did.
Okay,
Lynn,
and
Lynn, who
what?
released
So let me ask you.
4,500
So let me ask you
Taliban
this.
Wait a
prisoners?
minute,
Yeah.
Lynn,
So let me ask you
conservative,
this.
did you just say and?
Yeah, and because here's the thing.
Wow.
Was there any sort of
Wow.
conflict or any military soldiers that were unalived because of Trump's decision to cut it down to a certain size? Was there?
Looks
Yes
to
or
me
no?
like Trump
Absolutely
didn't listen
not.
to his
Because
generals.
the answer is no. Because the answer is no. No
So,
soldiers
wait,
died.
Time out. That's not even fair, Linz. That's not even fair to say because
Yeah, it is.
we may not have lost U.S. soldiers, but we're not the only country in Afghanistan. And what happens is
That wasn't the
Afghanistan is
deal.
divided. Afghanistan is divided into 4 sections: RC North, which is
Yes.
controlled by Germany, RC South, which is controlled by the U.S., RC West
Yeah.
is controlled by Great Britain, and I think NATO
So RC
forces
South, there was no.
Yeah, the deal was
alternated
U.S.
east
soldiers.
and west.
Yeah, the deal was
Yes.
U.S. soldiers, Jesse.
Yes, but it doesn't matter. He cost it just because he didn't cost the lives of U.S. soldiers doesn't mean he didn't cost the lives of all soldiers that were over there. That was a
Exactly. We got
botched
a
fucking
coalition
deal.
He
over
cost
there.
the lives like he pew-pewed up. I mean, this is so ridiculous.
Okay,
It's
that's
absolutely
crazy
ridiculous.
to say. Biden did unalive the Marines, so therefore he's not to blame. He didn't pew
Hey,
pew those
listen, I
No,
find it
he-
hard to believe that
he
the generals
handled the
didn't tell
withdrawal
Trump and
fucking
Biden the
shitty.
same thing.
It was, I
So
mean,
you
his
just
fucking
proved
watch.
that
How
Trump
could you
didn't
try
listen
to
to the
blame
generals.
a
He
guy that
pulled
wasn't in
the
power? It makes no
military
sense.
first. He pulled the
Trump
military
didn't listen
first.
to the generals.
Oh my God.
Gordon, what were you gonna say?
It doesn't matter. They take no accountability for
Lynn,
No,
anything.
Let's
no,
just-
it's not
let's-
about
let's-
taking accountability. If you're going to say something, let's just blame both of them. Let's blame both of them.
I'm down for both. I'm down for
Blame
both.
both of them.
I
But
agree.
don't sit up here and put
Oh, we have
blame
to
on
blame
one
Obama
person.
and Bush too.
Yeah,
Did
let's
no
let's
turnover.
yeah let's
Let's just
blame
blame
Trump.
Obama and Bush too.
Let's blame
no, I
Trump for
said blame
negotiating
both. I
an
said blame
Afghan
both.
right. Yeah, let's
Blame
blame.
both.
Hold on. Let's blame
botched
Trump.
the peace agreement. He
Dude,
botched
Jesus
it.
Christ.
He's the one.
Okay.
Like he's literally the one who let the damn Taliban people out.
Yeah,
which
who
is why
released
they
the
don't control the
4,500
country anymore.
the 4,500 prisoners without even talking to Afghanistan?
Okay, when you guys are done jacking
We had
each other off in a
He
circle,
didn't
let me
even
know when I can talk.
include the government of Afghanistan in the negotiations that he did with the Taliban. And you sitting up here tooting his damn horn, and it actually
we funded
caused
the
all the
Afghan
mess
government.
after
We
that.
funded the Afghan
Well, thank
military.
God, thank God that
shouldn't
you
they
ain't
have a
in
say in
control
that?
of
We
the
even
military
funded
to
their
further agreement.
LGBT
You
people.
and
We
your
support
government
them.
What happened?
Oh my God.
That's
So
why
when we
the
Shouldn't
talk,
Taliban are in control
Afghanistan
of that
so,
country.
have know what's going on in the peace agreement?
I'm not gonna sit here and keep
Let
talking
the
over y'all.
so what we
Well,
saw
you're not
with
answering the
this
question.
this was not part of the original agreement. This the decision to pull out the troops happened after he was determined to have
I
lost the
blame it on the
election.
shitty
He was
generals.
being
That's what I
a
blame it on.
pity patty,
Yes.
just like he signed the agreement, the EO for Venezuela the day before he left office, giving them a pass on immigration. He was being petty.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you guys won't sit here and take in course that, like, we're literally saying, yeah, okay, maybe it's the fault of both. And we're not trying to blame it all
Well,
on
I would say
Trump.
it
And
was
then you
the
guys are like,
fault of the
nah, it's
generals.
not Trump's fault.
Well,
The
I was the
generals
fault.
hold
literally
on. How
tried
can
to
it be?
speak.
It would be
Hold
fault
on,
of the
hold on,
generals.
hold on,
That's who it
Jesse.
would be.
Hold on,
How is
Jesse.
it the fault of the generals when the generals
Jesse.
literally
Very
told
easy. If
fucking
they didn't
Trump?
fucking know
Are you a
that
fucking
Afghanistan
idiot,
would
Bleach?
fall in 24 fucking hours, if they didn't know that the Afghani people, their
They
troops would fall
knew.
in
They
24
literally
fucking hours
said
to the
leave
Taliban,
troops there. They literally said leave double
then
the
why didn't
size. They
they?
told Trump and they told Biden. What the fuck do
Trump
you mean,
wasn't in
Bleach?
power.
What are you
They
talking
literally
about? They just
told,
read the
but with the
article.
peace agreement. With the peace agreement, they literally told Trump, leave more. Mathis would, that's why him and Mathis got into a problem. Mathis, the
Exactly.
greatest fucking commandant ever, or not commandant, fucking general of fucking Marine Corps
Yeah,
Yes.
ever,
Mathis, not
besides
Milley.
fucking Chester Pooley, fucking literally is an intelligence all-star and fucking military background, like out the wazoo, told Trump, do not fucking do this. And what does he fucking do? He says, fuck you, Mathis, and that's why Mathis left.
Mm-hmm.
What do you fucking mean, Bleach? All the fucking, you know what happened to the military after Mathis left Trump's? The morale in the fucking military dropped because everybody, Marines, sailors, soldiers, and fucking coasties fucking knew Mathis was the greatest fucking military leader out there. And he was going to be with Trump and everybody,
Did they get
all
rid?
pro-military Trump, pro-Trump military
Has it
was
gotten
behind
better under
Trump
Biden,
until
Jesse?
Mathis fucking left. And then they're like, wait a second.
Has it gotten better under Biden, Jesse?
The military?
Yeah.
It's not
How's
going to get
recruitment
better.
going?
It wasn't getting. It wasn't getting better. It wasn't better under Trump either.
I tell you one thing, the PACT Act definitely benefited my damn family. I tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
So, why did
It's
Biden
definitely
have to
benefiting me
withdraw
right now.
Well, no, Daddy.
Kandahar
My
instead of
father-in-law
Baghdad?
was a Vietnam veteran who got cancer from over there. With the PACT Act, he died 2 months ago. Right before that, he was able to get his 100% because of the PACT Act and money that I would have had to pay to actually help finance, my mother-in-law. I don't have to do that now because he's 100% and those benefits pass down to her. And right now, she's literally getting the house fixed because they only had one working bathroom. So that actually, the benefits that she's getting is helping that. The plumbing is messed up. That's getting fixed. The VA is actually fixing what a VA is actually
Right. So that prior to
funding.
that, it happened also.
No,
No,
it wouldn't have.
Yes, it
She
did.
got
No,
it.
it
He
wasn't.
only got it under the PACT Act. What are you talking about?
Why did they withdraw?
Well, they had Vietnam vets got 100% disability from Agent Orange.
No, they didn't.
And
There were
from
certain
various
provisions
different-
that they were still studying.
Only certain veterans. If you were in like certain valleys like Da Nang or whatever, that's when you got those selected veterans. Not all Vietnam veterans
Correct.
got it. And then also
Well,
the PACT Act.
I know my
PACT Act-
brother-in-law got 100%, and he was in Vietnam, and he wound up having he wound up passing from it. Fuck, I can't think of the disease.
What branch of the military was he in?
He was in the Navy. He was in the
Navy. Okay, so I think I
But
know
he
what you're
dealt
talking
directly
about.
with Agent Orange, though.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. That was actually Obama actually added when they did the choice program. That was actually added in because they had actually gathered more information on the Navy veterans that were in the military during that era, and they found the conditions that were basically what it was. There was a lot of veterans who served during that area. They found out that a lot of the conditions actually retroactively went back to a theater of operation that they were in, and it was actually added to the presumptive conditions for the VA. So I know what you're talking about.
So why did
PACT
Biden have
Act
him
also
withdraw
made PACT Act also made made the VA more eligible for more veterans eligible too. Like if you had an OTH or a dishonorable discharge or anything other than honorable, like it made it more eligible to them because they know that like a lot of soldiers had drinking problems or drug problems when they came back and they did some bad shit. So like chain of command was the chain of command was probably toxic and just kicked them out.
Yeah.
And then so that it made it more eligible for those guys too.
Yeah, like one of the big things in Vietnam was the opium addiction that they had over there. They've actually added that to presumptive conditions because I've actually got 6 veterans that we were able to get. I know 2 of them we got 100%, and the other ones I think range from anywhere from 30 to 80%. So yeah.
So why did Biden have him withdraw from Kandahar, an international civilian airport? And why not Bagram? That makes no sense.
Just where they're located.
What is more secure, an Air Force base or a civilian international airport?
Kandahar's they're both secured.
No, Kandahar is an international airport. Kandahar is an international airport.
Yeah, but it's also secured. It's got like that's the second largest FOB in Afghanistan.
Yeah, that's right.
Kandahar and Bagram are the 2 largest.
All right, let's just
hold
settle
on. Let
this.
me
It's
ask.
over.
Hold
We
on,
know
hold on,
Biden's at
Bleach.
fault, and just leave it that way.
Yeah. Anyways, Bleach. Let me ask. Hey, Linz, are you there?
I'll tell you who should step down is Ray.
Hey, do you know when Didi's doing the debate?
5 o'clock tonight.
7 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's 5 o'clock Eastern, right?
Yeah, and then there's
Okay.
and then afterwards there's a putt tournament.
Yeah, I don't. That's between you guys. That'll be fucking.
Don't come in there, Linz. You'll get smoked because I'm the champion now. No, I'm not.
Shut up! I'm going after your ass for that.
Do we think
Hey,
that Ray
so
should
can
have to
I
step down after his
hold on,
comments?
Bleach?
What he said about
Motherfucker! I'm gonna
Christ,
I'm gonna pay somebody to drop you, mother. I'm just playing, man. It's all good. Hey,
I'll do it right now. I got you, bud.
No, no, I don't do that shit. Hey, but does anybody? No, Bleach Demon, come back, bro. I was just fucking with you. Hey, but
You
does
better watch
anybody
out.
on the real?
Bleach, he's got shooters out here.
Oh God, don't say that out loud. Hey, but does anybody know? We were talking about it yesterday. I believe it was at DD's Live. We're talking about it as far as the California, what Gavin Newsom did with the whole rhetoric of the Agenda 47, where he made it into a law where now he's kicking all the homeless out and they're on their own. Anybody know anything about that?
Gavin Newsom, he encouraged Supreme Court. Like that's one thing I don't like about Gavin Newsom is what they did. The Supreme Court ruled that local municipalities are allowed to kick out homeless people. So then he passed an EO to confirm that and to make sure they take care of that.
Yep.
Okay, but if that's the case, then so he's taken the book out of what's called the Agenda 47.
No, he's enforcing what the Supreme Court ruled.
But hold on, but isn't he giving them kind of any options of any kind of help?
I think the Agenda 47 is the issue with that is the getting how Trump put it a large parcel of inexpensive land and putting them there is like relocating them to against their will. So if you have to remove somebody from city property, that's totally in your rights to do. But to actually relocate them to government run tent cities, as he called them. I think that's the problem with what you have
Yeah,
with the Agenda
the
47.
choice is whether arrest or go to this city.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is true.
No, it's not true. Actually, there's you collect 3 fines prior to being arrested.
He said that they would have to either go to the city or get arrested.
No. Well,
No,
you
Gordon.
could.
No, you never.
Yeah, I can bring up Trump's words.
You can get arrested after your 3rd offense. However, before that, you get fined. Like, you can't camp. Like, it's like a camping fine, right? Like, say you're camping somewhere, you park an RV somewhere that's not authorized for camping or whatever the case is, then they can fine you for that. It's the same thing. They're going to fine you. And once you have 3 fines, then you can be arrested. Because what you're doing is you're not complying. Like, you can relocate. If you're homeless and you're in a place that's not designated for that, you can relocate at your will. Nobody's forcing them in. What they're doing is, for those, they're saying, okay, you can't camp here, but if you want help, then you can come here and we'll help you with social workers and doctors.
And
My
why wouldn't you
understanding
go
was
there
that-
when you get food and clothing and all this stuff? You guys rather them live in the streets where they're living now?
It sounds like you're just growing the government. You're just giving more laws that the government can use against people. How is a
It's a
fine going to
social
help a
program.
homeless person?
No. That law's already on the books.
Vagrancy is illegal. Tony, conservative. She's right. She is right.
Vagrancy is illegal.
Even if it's on the books, I thought you wanted to reduce government. Why are we enforcing fines on homeless people?
Oh my God.
Because
what are you talking about?
Does that help the homeless person not become homeless, or does it make
He's
it
trying. He wants
How
to
does
clean up the streets.
But I don't care what he wants to do.
Bleach, you
He
gotta
can
let
use
her
their brains
finish,
to think
bro.
about the consequences
Hold on,
of these
there's
things.
different-
It's a
Finding
deterrent.
homeless
It's a
people
deterrent.
are not
It's different.
Finding people does not deter them.
Hey,
it's a
guess
tax.
what? So let me ask you a question. There's also
don't
a
care
law
about them.
against urinating in public, but the homeless do that.
Oh.
So you okay with just giving
And
them a
shitting
pass,
in
even though
public
it's
and
against the
leaving your
law?
needles on the floor. Yeah.
Jesus.
So these are the
If you're
things that-
trying to
So,
eliminate
Tom,
homelessness,
There's people
increasing
that
the
have
debt of a
addiction
person does
problems.
not eliminate homelessness. It
It's a
doesn't.
deterrent.
Now, you know what?
It's a
People who
deterrent.
people who urinate in public, even though homeless people do, people who have homes also urinate in public when they're
Oh
when
my
they're out
fucking
drinking.
Well, they should get a
God.
fine,
You're not
shouldn't they?
getting it. You're not getting it,
It's
dude.
illegal
I don't
for
know what
both.
you're talking about.
No, you're
if
not
they're-
getting
if
it
they're
because if
veterans-
you're
No,
trying to
So when
you're
I
not
come and
getting it.
urinate in front of your
You're not
house, is
getting
that
it,
be
dude.
okay?
I don't know how to help you. Go back to
Tony, when I
boxing or something.
urinate on your door in front of your house, would that be okay? Would be all right with that?
what the hell are you talking about, Bleach? If I listen, let me not even engage in
I
that.
hope a whole slew of homeless people piss on your car while you're in the fucking gym right now. That's what I hope. And then
I
talk
hope
about
a whole slew of homeless people give you a hug
I hope
because it
they
sounds
shit on
like you
his
need
hood.
one.
Wait,
It sounds like you
know
both
what?
need
When I went
hugs.
to, you know what? When I went to New Orleans, I bought 6 homeless people that I came across dinner, and I bought their dog dinner too. So stop.
That's actually good. You didn't find them. You actually helped them. That's what the point I'm trying to make. Finding people does not help them. It increases the size of the government.
So we'll do what
get rid of
your
all
plan
laws
is,
where people
what the
have to
liberal
pay.
plan is.
Plan
We'll
is
do what
actually
the
try to create
Democratic plan is,
programs
and
to
that's to
help
do
them,
nothing and let them
not
just stay
force
there.
them into camps, not find
That's
them so
the
that
plan.
they have to either go to jail or go to a camp. Like, listen to
can-
what you're arguing for. You're arguing for
tell me,
police.
a Democrat, can you tell
How do you
can you
deter
tell me
people
Kamala
from
Harris's
doing
plan?
things that are illegal? How do you deter people from doing
Incentivize,
things that are illegal?
you incentivize alternatives.
Incentivize them
That's
how?
how you
Like what?
deter
Okay,
people.
great. How are you gonna incentivize them? Okay,
alternatives.
great. How?
I don't know. Why don't we do what we do for the billionaires and let them not have to pay taxes?
Wait a minute. Wait. Are you
Okay,
talking about
it's not true.
billionaires and homeless people are synonymous? The fuck?
Well, that's just
Our
not
people,
true.
we know how to
It's factually-
incentivize billionaires.
Right. It's
How do we
factually not
incentivize?
true.
We eliminate taxes. We eliminate the
We
amount
don't
of money they have to
eliminate
give to the
taxes.
government.
No.
So it's
no.
just
we
not
do.
true. It's just not
That's the most
true.
ridiculous. Like you, bro. Like,
So-
are you listening to yourself?
Yeah, so hold on a second. Go ahead,
So we don't
educate, and I'll go
have,
after
we don't
you.
have billionaires that say they pay zero taxes. What are you
Right, so
talking
it's
about?
just not true. This idea that the
It's
rich
not
aren't
true.
paying their
Okay.
fair share. According to the IRS, the top 3% of earners are paying 40% of actual tax dollars. Top 50% are paying 97%. I'm talking about actual tax dollars, not marginal tax rates. So this whole idea that the rich aren't paying their fair share, yeah, they're paying way, way more.
3%.
Did the statistic you say that every billionaire in this country pays taxes, or does it break down the distribution of the tax revenue received from the government? Because just because you can tell me the distribution doesn't tell me that every person earning an income in this country is paying taxes. The statistic that you read doesn't say that.
Right, that's a fantastic deflection because the truth is the top.
Deflection, it addresses the fact that your statistic doesn't address my claim at all.
You're just deflecting. You're deflecting.
See, the key word that he said there was
that gets my claim is that there are plenty of people who aren't paying taxes. Or are you going to tell me that that's wrong? Everyone in America is paying taxes. Show me the stat where everyone in America is paying taxes, because the IRS seems to think that they need to hire people to enforce the fact that people are avoiding.
Right. So got it. The truth doesn't matter. It's just this is the IRS.
The IRS says that they know people are not paying taxes.
Right. The bottom 50% are only paying 3%. If you want to get in a refundable
we're not talking about the distribution of the tax revenue. We're talking about people avoiding.
Right. So I know you're deflecting. I know.
I didn't do it. I did not do it.
I did it. Hold on.
I didn't do it.
You can re-request.
Shit.
Hold on.
I didn't do it.
Hold on. You can, Tony, Mac, whatever. You can re-request, and you can come. Nope. Stay on mute. If a moderator mutes you, that means it's somebody else's turn to talk. If you keep coming off of mute when we mute you, then we're gonna drop you. We're gonna let the person finish, and then you can come back up.
But Tony's right. He's right. Not everybody pays taxes, and clear. Yes, he is. Because your tax bracket that you're looking at educating is only income. There's a lot of taxes, including people like Jeff Bezos, that get paid. Majority of their money get paid through passive income or through stock or portfolio income. So it's not taxed until they withdraw. That's what they do. That's like how Jeff Bezos or yes, it is true. It's 100% true.
No.
Yes, it is.
Taxes. No.
Yes, it is. That's how
income. If you have a rental,
you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay. No, you don't have to pay taxes on passive income. No, you don't. Yeah. Okay. Sure. This is literally my background. I know the shit I'm talking about. You can't even tell me the 3 times. No, it is. I literally have a master's degree in economics, dude. I know how fucking income is paid. But you're sitting here saying that passive income is taxed.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Jesse, hold on, please. We were doing so damn good. Come on, let's get that shit. It's talking. Everybody else is on mute, please, because I can't understand that damn thing. So, Jesse.
So what he's saying. So people
can respond.
Right. So
people Elon. No, he said me educating. Shut your mouth.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm here. So people like Jeff Bezos. All right, dude. We're gonna do the same rule. Re-request. So passive income, portfolio income, and earned income, not all of them are fucking taxed. So most of the time on fucking passive income is not taxed. Portfolio income, that's how a lot of CEOs get paid, is through portfolio income, and it's not taxed until they withdraw money on it. So Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, you can even see with Elon Musk where he doesn't have the money to buy Twitter, so he had stocks that he had to sell. Once he sold this certain amount of stocks to be able to buy Twitter, he got taxed on that and then used it to buy Twitter. This is how it is. This is how a lot of CEOs are taxed because passive income and certain portfolio income is not taxed. That's how it is. So stop fucking talking over me, educating.
That's not true. You ain't no problem talking over me.
Educating.
Because I was in the middle of fucking talking.
Hold on, Joe. No, I mean, God daddy mother. Fuck! Hold on. Educating. To be fair, he was talking, and then you interrupted and all that. Let him finish his thing, then you can respond, and let's move on. Fair enough?
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. Jesse, do your thing, lend a plan. Yeah, I know. So do your thing.
Yeah, you forgot. Okay, educating. Go ahead.
So thank you. The idea that passive income is not taxed. If you have a rental property and you're making money, that is 100% considered income. If you deny that if you don't include your passive income by definition, that is income tax evasion. If you have stock dividends, which is passive income, and you don't claim that on your taxes, that is income tax evasion. This is in the law. The idea that passive income is not taxed is just factually inaccurate. It's right on a 1040. It asks, do you have dividends from
This is
stocks?
why you have to listen to me while I'm talking. Like, because you did not hear what I fucking said. I didn't say it wasn't taxed. It's not taxed until they do something with it. Portfolio income. Portfolio income is not taxable until they pull it out, and then it's taxed. Correct me if I'm wrong, Roddy.
No, you're right. And to bring it down to a middle class level that Jesse's talking about, educating, when a traditional IRA, when is it taxed? When it's dispersed.
Right.
The
because
only difference of that is actually if it's a Roth IRA when it's pre-tax at the beginning. So what Elon Musk does, and Jesse is right, what he did to help buy Twitter is personal stocks, and also he got loans